Good morning, guys. Ooh, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Can't really see the drawdown, but the drawdown is not even that accurate. So I'm not gonna really. Yeah, it took a big loss on Friday, guys. Unfortunately, took a big loss on Friday on the opening range trade. First loss in a long time, and today I kind of messed up as well, but in a different way. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the loss and all that stuff. Again, if I didn't use a stop loss, I would have won. I got bottom ticked out of the trade. Even my take profit trader, two of my take profit trader accounts did not stop out because their stop was just a tick or two lower. And yeah, can't see the chat yet. So I don't know if anyone's even here or if I'm talking to myself. But I'm getting on now because I want to take the 15-minute opening range trade. Good morning, Fair Value. Jeremy, PHC, Sean, Jagraj. I don't know if I said that even close, remotely close to the way you pronounce it, but if that's Indian, then maybe. Done a bunch of Indian weddings in my time. Those people party, man. Those people freaking party. I was trading earlier. What do you mean trading earlier? You mean like my P&L? That's my opening trade. I do my opening trade off stream every day. That was right at 9:30 right here. This trade, I top tick my exit. That was a manual exit though. Got 40 ticks on the opening range trade today. I really hope we don't have a choppy day today because I have to make around 3 trades per account to make back my loss from Friday. It's pretty bad loss. I mean, not bad. It's what I always. The reason why it's bad because I bottom ticked. I haven't updated my P&L. I've been so busy all weekend, so I haven't updated my P&L at all. I'm over 500,000 in payouts already, officially. And I'm already at 15,000 in June. All right, 15-minute opening range trade here. I'm gonna take it on 3 accounts. 2 of them I already traded. Maybe I'll switch. 415, I'll switch. I should really only take this on 1 account because I haven't really tested this live yet. This is just testing it on, you know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it on 1 account. maybe a different account. Maybe one I haven't really. Yeah, like this one, I'll take it on. Because this one wasn't even close to a payout. I took a loss on it Friday, so it's only up 671. I think it's my lowest balance account. Do you think it's not profitable if I could take 2 months to pass an eval? I don't think that it's not profitable. It's just going to be very hard to be patient to do that on the funded account. But if let's say you're that good where you don't lose a funded account, then it will be profitable. You wouldn't get a payout for 3 months maybe. But once you get a payout, you know, it's going to be smooth. And then at the end of the year, you're going to take a big payout because you're going to do it slowly, but consistency over the course of a year, which is very hard to do. Okay, any candle closes above the 50-minute, and I'll take a long. We also have a two-legged pullback here. We had a trap right here. So I need to be aggressive on that. We start trending today. This candle closes above. Nope. No close above yet. It's been doing that a lot, though. I've noticed where it's like the first touch of the moving at of the opening range, 15-minute opening range. It's not really the break. Usually either comes right back down and we'll break to the short side, or we'll pull back and then we'll break. So am I trading the 30-second opening range? No, I don't trade the opening range as far as the range. I trade it as in this type of the average true range. That's my trade. The average true range expands right at 9:30, and that's what I trade. I don't trade an actual range where it's like, if it breaks this high, I'll go. Breaks this low, I'll go in. It's more so on like intuition. But that's something you could try. Let's see if it would work for you. All right, come on. Close, please. Kind of got in poorly there. If it breaks it now, it should be okay, but shouldn't be in yet. It should be like four ticks above. But I'm not gonna stop out. I'm gonna use this account as a burner account for this strategy to see if it's something that I could make it work or not. If it's not on Apex because of the drawdown, then we'll do it on another prop firm. Right now I'm getting burnt, so this is not good, but we do have a trap right here, so maybe I'll add. Yeah, I should have added, damn. Too late to add now because I would be selling. If I added, I would be selling around 10 points already. This is the trap right here. Very choppy day so far, not much direction off the bat. Only a 64-point range, which is very low for 15-minute. Yeah, so right here I was down just at the max drawdown. 3,750. I don't know if I should stop out there now. Or I should let this play out. Of course I get in, like, see, it's so easy in hindsight to kind of just, like, this is gonna probably win eventually, right? The next attempt, it's gonna win. And if I'm looking at this in hindsight, I would never be in here because I would have waited like 4 ticks to get in after the high of the candle. But this happened so quick where the top of the candle was the close and it wasn't like a wick down. So like placing the order was kind of tough. But we might lose an account. I have other accounts to activate with Apex, so I'm okay with that. I have a 150K account to activate, which would be good. We'll burn this account and move on. Glad I just took one account. Glad I just took one account on this testing strategy. Of course, it worked last 7 days, I believe. And today is not working, but I guarantee you that it's because I took it too early. I think the next break, whether it's going to be down here or up here, and it closes above, it will work. But right now, it's not working. TB, yeah, it's been pretty consistent. Last Friday, I lost. I wasn't streaming because I work, so it was pretty bad because I even added more accounts to CopyTrader, knowing I'm only going to take one trade, and I got burnt. Bottom tick. Let's see if I could find it. Let's see if we could find it from Friday. Yeah, look at this. I got long, I got stopped, bottom tick just to win. So I did win on the Take Profit Trader accounts because they didn't even stop out yet. On 2 of 3 Take Profit Trader accounts, I won. So it was pretty funny. All right, goodbye. Account. First account lost in a very long time on Apex. Probably one of my longest streaks without losing a funded account. Still fighting, but at this point, I don't really think it's gonna come back. Maybe. Maybe it's gonna break out now. Maybe I'll add to this trade instead of stopping out. Get a double win. Although we could have a trap up here. So if it breaks 816, it could just, but hopefully not. Hopefully she explodes. And I am exhausted from the weekend. Actually, glad it's raining today, so I don't have to work on my house. Because I need a break. I started doing suspension on my car yesterday too. It just sucks. Now I'm gonna get this account to pay out, it's gonna get denied. So it's like, just I don't mind if it blows because I'm gonna activate a 150K account tomorrow. It's $100 activation still or no? I don't know. What a horrible trade I'm stuck in. I really want to just be out of it. Even though I don't think I would be looking at any other trades right now, so it's not terrible. How long does it take for Apex approval? It depends. I requested Friday. I got approved this morning. I requested like last Friday. I didn't get approved till like Tuesday or something, or Wednesday. So every account I've been requesting, it's been different time frame. SK, I do like the Tradeify. I have 3 fundeds with Tradeify. I don't know. I don't know what this means. Unfortunately, again, lost on Friday on Tradeify as well. So got to climb back. But this account's at payout already. This is a growth account, but it's at payout at 2100. I just got to flip. I think I forgot to flip it on Friday. So now I'm not going to get paid till Thursday, which sucks. So much green on the screen. Yeah, but I messed up. So today at the opening range trade, let's talk about that. Today at the opening range trade, I was getting ready and I realized I was on, so I had my, I had my 2 contracts. I had my 20, actually today was 25 ticks. And I went here to make sure I'm on NQ, and I wasn't. I was at MNQ because I did flip some accounts on Friday, right? So I was on MNQ. Luckily, I caught that. Could have been worse. I could have never caught that. But look what happens when I switch over to MNQ. Look what happens here. I switch over to MNQ. See how this resets to 1. Hold on. We still could get a trade here. See how this resets? So yeah, that's how I took the opening range trade with no brackets, no take profit, and only 1 contract instead of 2. And I noticed that, and I let it go for 40 ticks instead of 25 ticks. And I thought I won a lot, and I didn't. I don't look at my P&L when I'm in the trade like that. Oh, Kyle, thanks for reminding me. I'll do it right now. Totally forgot. Come on. Why am I stuck in this stupid trade, guys? Like, What's going on? Like, isn't there enough news in this world that we can move the market a little bit? Go up or down? Like, why are we stuck in the tiny range on the Monday? See, it takes a while to send the giveaway, so it's not like... Okay, I sent it. Holiday today? What's the holiday? I'm European, and I don't know if any holidays today, but maybe I forgot. Haven't been back in 20 years. More than that. And this August, it's going to be 24 years for me. 24 years since I moved to the US. So 2/3 of my life, man, I remember saying half my life I'm in the US. And now it's 2/3 of my life in the US. I don't know, guys, but we got to like stop complaining about little things in life because it goes by way too fast. Well, this still could win, which is going to be crazy. I might even add because now if it closes above the 15-minute, I think this is going to be the... Like in hindsight, if I'm looking at this, I probably would never even take this. I'm going to double up the size and hope for the best. No. See? Told you it would work on the next one. I couldn't even enter. Couldn't even enter in time. And that would have been a fat win. That would have been $1,000 day on this account. Actually, no, it would have been like $850, but... Well, 15-minute opening range trade kind of worked. But that, see, you can't... See, stuff like this, you can't like foresee. You can't teach this on a static chart. Like when someone is teaching a strategy and they're telling you, oh, you could just enter right there. How the hell would you have enter right there? I tried, I couldn't. This thing just exploded in a second. You know, you don't, like on a static chart, you don't know that. Looks like a normal candle. You don't know that it happened in a second. Look, this candle's at 10:09, 26 seconds, and this candle's at 10:09, 30 seconds. That was my exit, Sean. I was already in a position from here. That was my limit order. But I wanted to enter right here again. Because this account's at like a lower balance, so I wanted to kind of go for it. But, all right. Now we're going to be looking for double pullbacks or traps or something. Friday was the most amazing price action. Of course, I missed it. For me, it was such a good price action Friday. I saw some of it because I was still on the computer. And and was it 6? Like when we have this kind of move, like there's so many two-legged pullbacks. Oh, just amazing. I'm gonna take it one more time. Two-legged pullback there, we'll see. Trying to get some trades with just one account just to should go higher. There we go. 242, that's good. Obviously, this one wasn't that great, but this was two-legged pullback. 1, 2, break the high. Pretty quick win. All right, so at least that's good. This account's looking good. Back to full drawdown. Pretty much. Let me show you guys the P&L from Friday. I did make back $400 on 2 accounts. I don't know which ones they were, but this was my P&L from Friday. Just follow me on Twitter, guys. If the days I don't stream, you'll be able to see. So I lost $1,400 on Lucid account, which sucked. Lost $1,400 on Bull Knox. I made back on one account. I made back $400. I don't know which one. And on one Apex, I made back $400. I'm pretty sure, or maybe it was just Bull Knox. I don't know. I never took a screenshot of the final P&L, but this was the opening range trade P&L. And the drawdowns are not accurate. I learned that. I'm like, I have, like, for example, on Bull Knox, like I have $3,600 in drawdown. It says $1,700, or I have $1,500 in drawdown. It says 1,000. So then I realized the drawdowns are not accurate. I think it's been maybe fixed. He sent me an updated plugin, but. Another payout with Take Profit Trader, guys. How much am I going to take out today? I don't even know. Take Profit. So 370 and 370. So $700 payout today from Take Profit. Man, Take Profit is just the best prop firm. Best prop firm out there. Just can't really compete. Obviously Apex 20 accounts has the okay, let's make a copy trader for a couple of accounts here on the bottom. Gonna trade all the accounts. Even though I really should focus on the accounts that lost big time on Friday. All the drawdown is okay. If my drawdown is okay, then the loss is like, it sucks to lose $1,000 or $700 from the high of the account. But like right now, I don't even know which accounts those were. Like, honestly, like if I look at the drawdown, maybe I could tell a little bit which one it is, right? Like, but otherwise it's like, it's not that bad. Like the apex drawdown is correct. I just got approved with these 2 accounts. But like, for example, Friday, any thoughts about Apex new video? There's a new video from Apex. Invested Trader, what's going on, bro? I got your text, but I can't read them on stream because people get annoyed when I'm on my phone the whole time. Todd, I have texts from Todd and Invested Trader. Like my whole phone right now is 3 people texting me about trading. I love it. How many messages do I have? Let's see. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 texts I gotta get through right now about trading. It's new. It's just Martin talking about recent email stuff. Where was the video sent? Is it like in the... Oh. Okay, I did not see that one. Oh, the one with the cage interview? I don't know. I don't know what. That video with Cage was pretty bad, to be honest. Damn, they linked funded futures. That, you know, the AI channel, they put it on their website. Yeah, they're gonna get so many subscribers. Yeah, it was on YouTube. I watched it. It was horrible. It wasn't an interview. It was a, I don't know, what do you call it? A conversation, maybe? Cage is not the right person to do an interview like that. He was literally the one talking. Why don't you just follow the rules? Yeah, duh, Cage. I like Cage, but damn, that was not a good interview. It's hard as a trader. Like I physically wouldn't be able to do the Apex interview. What am I gonna risk me getting kicked off the platform? If I asked, you know, and I wanted the solid answers, no one's gonna risk that. They would have to ask their competitor to do the interview. Like if Brett or I don't know, maybe Kellyanne, if they would do the interview, then they would get pressed for some answers. But we know that some people got the emails, some people didn't. And why? Why is it that way? And I would gather examples. Like if I had an interview like that, I'm gathering examples from you guys and then showing them, why is this person banned? Why is this person not banned? You know? But anyway. I stay out of drama, so me no likey. All right, we're gonna trade this set of accounts here. But we need a pullback now. Nice trap right there, damn. See, I don't focus. Like, why am I talking and not focusing on trading? I want to take a trade now. That's the thing. 15-minute is looking kind of interesting with the triple top, whatever you want to call it. Is it going to break out or is this going to just stuff? But 15-minute opening range trade is working like crazy right now, guys. Damn. I'm sure Patrick's having a great day. I sent in the 5 days. Elaine, do you have a payout pending? Okay. So what was the point of the email, I wonder? Like, what can't you, like, if you didn't send in the 5 days, what would have happened? Like, were you not able to buy evals or? Slade, yeah, I used to tell my friend that I got him Todd. I don't know if he's still watching. But yeah, I told him I only go long because it's like small caps. It's the reverse of small caps. When the market pulls back, it always bounces. Because the overall market, it's bullish. So every time it dips, I just go long. Every time it rips, I also go long. Okay, Elaine, I got you. Keep me posted. The only thing is, what I could say is, if you're not trading with Apex for like a long time, if you're not trading more than 10 accounts with Apex, I would not let it affect you mentally when it comes to trading if you got those emails. Trade whatever accounts you have at Apex and focus on other prop firms, because there are actually better prop firms out there that don't have 20 accounts, but they have better rules when it comes to their accounts. So if they have 5 accounts, you compare 5 accounts of Take Profit Trader or 5 accounts of Tradeify to 5 accounts of Apex. Obviously, the other 2 win. Tradeify with no safety net, hard to beat. Obviously, there's a lot more involved. You know, some people don't like to trade on Tradeivate. You know, if you want to trade on QUANTOWER, you really can't with Tradeify. There's no option. This new platform that I am going to be testing, they're trying to get the license from NinjaTrader to be able to use Tradeivate accounts on their platform, but they emailed me that they haven't heard back. Like, they did the background check, so they got through that step, but then they never got like a response after that. So I doubt that they're going to allow it. No one's been able to do it, so. Mooncake, I don't believe you don't know what that is. You've been around for a long time. Is Apex not legit? No, Apex is legit. It just, some people get unlucky and they get an email from them and they have to, I mean, some people are unlucky and some people asked for it because they've been kind of just abusing the rules, right? But if they're brand new, then they haven't had the time to abuse the rules yet. So what I'm saying is, if you're not planning on trading 10 accounts with Apex yet, you don't have to worry about it because you're not missing out. Because you could have, you know, the 5 accounts you would have traded with Apex, you could trade it with somewhere else. You're not missing anything. The big thing you're missing with Apex is when you have 10, 15, or even 20 accounts. Then you're missing out. Like, you can't do that on any other platform besides Elite Trader Funding right now, which I'm trying. I did pass 3 evals with them on Friday, but I'm going to do it kind of just off the side and see if I could get paid. Now, they do pay out. Elite Trader Funding is legit when it comes to payouts, but are they going to screw anyone over? Are they going to deny any payouts? That I don't know. But as far as, like, they took out the 10-second rule, so I know I could trade with them again. I've traded with them in the past, and that was fine, but then they added the 10-second rule, and they added the safety net. Back in the day, they didn't have a safety net. If you receive the email, that means you are a potentially profitable trader. Well, from my research, that's not the case. It's very randomized. Can you trade bull knocks on QUANTOWER? Yes. Any rhythmic platform you can. So bull knocks, top step, which I'm going to sign up for top step this week. Yep, I use QUANTOWER to copy trade, but I also use TradeSyncer to copy trade as well. Like, my accounts on NinjaTrader were copied with TradeSyncer. So pretty good. Now, it's a bummer because this should have been double the win. I just didn't have this right size on the contracts because I switched from minis or from micros to minis and it erased my contracts here. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. Because if I got the win right, like correctly, like if whatever I planned, I would have been up 220 per contract. I mean, not per contract, but per per 2 contracts. So I'm only missing like 200, not 200, like 20 something dollars. I'm up 186. I would be up like, because I was looking for 25 ticks. I don't know exactly what the net P&L is on that, but basically instead of trading 2 contracts at the open on the main account, and then the main account copies either 2 contracts, 3 contracts, or 4 contracts, depending on which account I'm trading. But I ended up trading only one contract. So this I made today on one contract. Like this profit is on one contract. So I'm pretty much got 10 points, like 9 points of profit, which is if I had the bracket, I would have never made. So I took a lot less risk today. And well, what's going on now? Something's going on. Finally. This is not normal. There's definitely something being tweeted or said or something. That's just too weird. Up and down like that. Or just big orders going through maybe. I don't know. What is my trading strategy? I have 4 strategies. I have an opening range on the 930 open. That is not a typical range open. That's just volatility. I need to call a different name because people are gonna get confused, especially if they're new. So I don't know what to call it, but yeah, I have the 930 open trade. I have a 945 opening trade. I have, which is a 15-minute, and I have a trap setup, and I have a 2-legged pullback setup. So I have 4 strategies. The 2-legged pullback and the trap is very similar, and they could be together. How much do I pay for QUANTOWER? I don't. I get it for free. I used to pay $30. I was like 20, not even, because I had like, I could show you. I don't know what I used to pay. Because I would do like 6 months at a time. So if you go to QUANTOWER. So you want to go to QUANTOWER. And you don't want the full license. If you need the full license, then I don't know what exactly you're doing, but you most likely don't need the full license. So you want to buy pro features apart, meaning you individually buy the features. And all you need is advanced features to be able to trade multiple logins. And for 6 months, it's $144. And you can use my code Alpine, will give you 10% off. And then you're paying like $120 for 6 months. So it's like $20 a month. And that's really all you need. I have a full license. So a full license let's say, if you're going to do full license, do it annually. And you would be at like $500. Lifetime, I don't know, 6 months. But you don't really need the license. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I would use from the full license. Like options trading, yeah. Definitely don't need that. Crypto, definitely don't need that. Profile chart, definitely don't need that. Volume analysis, that depends if you like that. The DOM surface, I don't use that either. You know, so there's a lot of things that I wouldn't use. I don't know. Like, anyone know what this is? How to use this? It's like bookmap, but like, how do I? You would need level 2, obviously. I think if you had level 2, you could see it better. If I had to assume, this is probably heavy on the computer as well. It's bookmap, basically. So advanced features is really all we need? Yes, that's all you need. Now we definitely need something to pull back for me. We're at the high here, so it's like not the ideal spot to go long. And I'd much rather go counter trend. But I don't want to short this either. So it's like, if I want to go counter trend and I don't want to short this, the only option left I have is to wait for a pullback. But Mooncake, does it really matter? Like, think about it. Does it really matter what I do? There's a reason why you can't find anything, because I don't teach how to trade, right? There's a difference between teaching how to trade and trading, right? There's a huge difference. And people that teach how to trade oftentimes don't even trade. But how do you learn the 15-minute opening range trade from me? Or the way I do it? Like, not learn from me, but as far as like, how do you learn how I do it? You watch my stream every day. And starting today, I'm going to be taking it every day on the stream. I basically wait for the candle to close above the 15-minute moving average. Not 15-minute moving average. The 15-minute high. And I enter above it. Now, I entered wrongly today. Let's see. 4 ticks is my... Actually, today I would have probably... Yes, so today was one of those examples where it just didn't look good at all. Right? So it's scary. So I don't know if I'm going to take this on Apex accounts, because Apex, you know, this I broke the rule, so I won't be able to get a payout from this account right now. If I do this on any other prop firm, I'll be fine. So I'm probably going to dedicate a prop firm for the 15-minute. Maybe I'll do it on Elite Trader Funding, or maybe spare Tradeify accounts. I don't know. But yeah, Mooncake, I just don't like teaching how to trade. I don't want people copying me. I don't feel like that's the right way to do it. There's some people out there that are, you know, their ego is very high and big, and they want to tell you that, you know, they're the best trader. That's not me. I've only made $500,000 in payouts in 2 years. There's people that make that in 60 days. If I could get another $200,000 this year, I'll take that. The crazy part is that last year was 375. 2023, I only made like 50,000. But they aren't also a DJ. Yeah. I had some great weddings this weekend. I had a big wedding on Friday and a smaller wedding on Saturday. But they were both fun. Friday was very like clubby like, very, you know, we had the CO2 cannons, we had a lot more like club music. What do I consider a big wedding? 200 plus. But I also consider what equipment I use. Right? Depending on what equipment I use, what kind of package I have, that's how I consider it as well. Because my pricing ranges from $3,000 to $6,000. Six is like the most I've ever. Because usually when people get up there, I discount pretty. You know, they'll get like 7,000. I'll discount it. It's like, oh, if you do this, you know, I'll give you this free. Because 6,000 is a lot. I mean, for what we do, I mean, it's stressful and whatnot, but like that's a lot of money for the time. What? It's the demand that really dictates that. I decline more weddings than I do because of the same dates. So this past weekend, I did 2 weddings, and I had 7 couples at those weddings. Friday, I actually made a mistake on Friday too. It's so funny. Actually, probably one of my worst mistakes I've made in a long time. I forgot to introduce the maid of honor and best man. Now, I didn't forget them as far as like totally, like it was brought to my attention. So before I introduced the bride and groom, I got them, but yeah, it was pretty bad because I'm doing the best man's wedding. And the bridesmaid that told me I forgot, I'm doing her wedding in the month. So I have 2 couples at that wedding on Friday. I'm doing their wedding, and then on Saturday I had 3 couples at that wedding that I did their wedding. So in 2 days, 2 weddings, I had 7 couples, and that's what makes this job a lot of fun. You know, people trust us and people just use us because they've seen us, not because of marketing. You know, it's kind of similar to how I approach YouTube. I don't just make clickbait content and hope people watch. And yes, if I did, I would grow my channel. I'll be at 30,000 subscribers really quick. Because I remember when I used to post shorts, man, it really works. Live streaming, if you're new to YouTube, live streaming doesn't get you a lot of subscribers, just so you know. Unless you get lucky and something pops off, like FSB, or if someone recommends you or something, you know, then you could get a decent subscriber base. But videos are more important. All right, pullback that I wanted. It's good. Come on. But we need a much deeper pullback, please. Or maybe I could take a short trade on the way down first. I've received a payout from Take Profit Trader for 20 days, guys. 20 days. And I have not made a video about that. Like, how stupid am I? That's like the simplest video I could make. How to copy from QUANTOWER to NinjaTrader. Simple video to make. You know, but how much total have I made? It's hard to say. I know in May I've made 5,600. And in June, I guess, in June, I didn't add today's payouts. Because Take Profit doesn't do a good job with like making it easy. Because when you're an affiliate, it mixes it with affiliates. Wow, I just spent $200 on Take Profit Trader renewals. Are you kidding me? Well, that sucks. 321.48. My total payouts for I gotta do math really quick. I hate requesting. I hate requesting uneven numbers. And I'm good at math, but 227D. I'm almost up $16,000 already. So these are my Take Profit Trader payouts this month. You can see nothing big, but adds up. This is Tradeify. So I requested 2,000, but they take 10%. I didn't know that. Yeah. So total is $15,000. 823. Which is great. Great start to the month. They make you go to a live account after you make $10,000 per account. But you could also blow the accounts before then, and then it resets. So if you don't get to 10,000 and you blow the account, then it resets. So it's not bad. But the cool thing about Take Profit Trader live account is that you get to keep 5 accounts and you get a better profit split. So it's actually beneficial for you to go to a live account with Take Profit Trader. And when you blow the live account, you just go right back to Sim. There's like, you see how simple they make it? Apex, you should take some notes. See how simple they make it? Obviously, Apex can't do 20 live accounts, but maybe they could do 5. But look how simple it doesn't have to be complicated when it comes to live accounts. BC, I got the open range trade banned last year. And why? You try and copy it? No. I'm not going to do that. Of course, it won't affect the market. Even if it was live market, it probably wouldn't affect them. Bracket orders were not allowed. So Apex 2.0 banned it because a lot of people were making pretty good money, I guess. But yeah, it was banned. Now there's no way for a, no, it was unbanned since then, but it was banned for a period of time. It got unbanned in Apex 3.0. But I don't do it the same way anyway. I don't, the way I used to do it doesn't work anymore for me. It's not consistent enough. Now, the way I do it now is very consistent for me, and I could improve, I could get better, and I love it. I have more control over it. In the past, there were some days I had no control over the price at all. It would just randomly fill in this, because my QUANTOWER would lag or something. The spread would open to like 5 points at the open. You get bad fills, and instantly you're down 5 points and get blown out. Yeah, it'll be better for the viewers, yeah, but I make money trading, so I gotta worry about my own pocket too, you know. If I was selling a course, then yeah, different story. But BC, think about it this way. At 9:30, what happens at 9:30 at the market? The range increases, right? The volatility increases at the 9:30 open because it's the New York Stock Exchange opens and the retail traders are able to trade. And I mean, the retail traders could trade pre-market as well, but the algos, I think there's something about them. I forget what it is, but the algos can't trade pre-market or something. I don't know what it is, but that's why there's a huge increase at the open. And also on any broker that if you place orders overnight, like on Robinhood, for example, it doesn't execute until 9:30 open. So there's a lot of orders going through at 9:30. So you use that as your advantage to get a quick scalp. If it goes up, you go long, take a quick 25 tick scalp. If it goes down, you short and you take a 25 tick scalp. And that's it. That's all there is to it. I just explained the whole strategy in a nutshell. Now go and watch it for 2 months, 3 months every day. Do it on sim or do it on an eval. Do it on micros, whatever you want to do, and try to tweak it. I've come up on it with it on, you know, with different ways on my own. I don't think many people would copy me because it happens too quick. You can't really copy it. So that wouldn't be the problem. But you know how many more people would trade it and put eyes on it at the prop firms? And then there's only one big difference. My streams would not be more fun. I would have 50 viewers till about 10 o'clock. Because everyone's watching Patrick and Rips and the big streamers first. And Matt and Tanya. That's why I like to stream later on, to be honest. Okay, it doesn't matter, guys. Just Alpine's the master at the open? No, I don't know. Every streamer's got something. I mean, Nutty's got double the views of me right now, or triple the views. People enjoy watching Nutty. Streaming is entertainment, guys. It's not trading. I don't know if you guys know that, but you should not be watching a streamer to try to emulate their trades. You would almost be better off watching a streamer that trades not opposite of you, but a lot different than you, so that way you don't get any FOMO and you don't get any bias from the stream. Like, I'm looking for longs right now, but I might take a short if we pop, let's say, you know, to 845 and whatever. I might take a quick scalp, but I'm looking for longs mostly. Like, that should not scare you from taking short trades, because I'm going to take a long when it gets down to VWAP, or at least a 15-minute opening high. So you have time to make money on the shorts till then, right? I don't know what the market's doing at the open, so I just take a quick scalp. Patrick actually holds his winners, so it's good. See if we get a trap here. 845. You know what I like on my other chart? I'm going to put it on here too. The horizontal grid. I'm going to take a short there, see if we could get a quick trap. So far, no good. Okay, now I'm in. $500 stop. Oh, instant loss. Damn, I have not been in tune with traps. Fuck. Gotta stick to two-legged pullbacks. And then when there's a trap. Oh, that sucks. I just have not been in tune with. Am I gonna get saved here? No. Oh, I should get out one. Fuck. Definitely gotta stick to long bias. I think that's when I trade the best. When I do short trades, it just does not seem to be easy in this market for me. Once in a while, but it's got to be more up here, I think. Yeah. Two-legged pullback now to the long side. Gonna be a big loss, I think. Unless I really get saved and I just take it off. Come on, you could dump it. But it's not going to. It's just so strong. Damn. All right, I'm done with traps for the time being. I'm only gonna do traps on the same trend. Just haven't felt the comfort level with traps. They work best during two-legged pullbacks, I've noticed. So I'll just do that with the trend. Going counter trend is just, it just works to a long side. It does not work to a short side for me. Wow, that's a big loss. Fuck. Yeah, two-legged pullback. 1, 2. Oh, fuck. Do I want to flip long? I'll take a long double leg pullback. Might as well stick with the trend. Although it's a little risky. Would love to see it pull back down to the. So you know what? I'm not gonna take it because this could be the big trap level. So I gotta like relax. I gotta be patient. Let's see if I'm gonna regret this. Still pissed about that loss. Gotta stick to longs only again. That's what I do best. Like just that was just unnecessary. 660? Where do you get 660 from? I mean 860? Oh man, I'm bummed. After Friday's loss, to take a loss like that also sucks. But it's okay. We'll make it back. But why does it need to hold? What's so significant about 860? Am I missing something? Scruffy, I've never seen anyone get denied for that. I don't know if they could even see that you copy trade, so do whatever you want. If you use QUANTOWER, I don't think they could see that you copy trading other accounts. I don't know about Replicanto, but I need a pullback to be able to get back in, though. If we go straight up now, it's gonna be tougher to enter for me. This market's too choppy as well. I'm gonna try to get in and make some of these losses back. Inconsistent today. Wow. Copy trading bull knocks don't work with Replicanto. Keeps disconnecting. How? Oh man, this is so slow. Come on, market. Why? Why today we have to be slow? Friday was so beautiful and I couldn't trade. And today I just can't find a trade. Look how long it takes for, that's how you know how long it takes for tick charts to form. If the candles take forever to close, that means it's just no volume. What's the ATR on 1 minute? Oh my God, 7. We're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait and we're gonna hope that the market pulls back violently or something happens. I don't want to overtrade. I could update my P&L for the year. In the meantime, maybe. Because I've crossed $500,000 in payouts. Good morning, Luna. How's it going? I'm gonna go turn my AC off. It's cold. All right, the pullback. Come on. Dump it. I'm gonna be so happy if we could break down to like VWAP. Which I have at 805. 815 is the 15-minute high. 825 is the 200 moving average, which I don't know if I pay attention to it that much on the tick chart. But it's also on the, yeah, when the tick chart's moving slow, I guess. The 1 minute candle and the tick chart for me is pretty much very close. Oh man, I'm getting sleepy. Even though I slept like a baby, I passed out yesterday at like 10 o'clock. All right, go, 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 go. Very nice. Congrats. I like this. Come on, go, go, go. Momentum, momentum to the downside, please. How low can we go on this? I'm going to take the two-legged pullbacks from now. So we get, as long as we don't get back to the highs before then. But any pattern like this with the higher low, higher high, I will take the breakout here for 20 ticks. So we pull back here, makes a higher low, makes a higher high. Next pullback, I'll place an order right there and I'll buy. But I would much rather do that, you know, down here. I would much rather do it in the $800 level or even lower. If we could sell off all the way back down to the lows here, oh man. I don't think that's going to happen. Why is it so cold in my house? Like, it's summertime. My grass is looking great. I'm so happy to see rain. I hated rain not too long ago, but now I love it. So like two-legged pullbacks on the other, I don't know. 1, 2, break of the, I don't know. I just I just don't see him well on the short side. Okay, we're bouncing off the 15-minute. Obviously, this was a lot of support here because it was resisting this, right? So now it's becoming support. Did I show any pics of my landscaping? No, I didn't. I don't really have any except on my phone. I have to email it to myself. But I really didn't take any good pictures. I mean, it's just grass. I mean, it doesn't even look that good yet. You still see like the patterns, right, from the sod. Once it grows in, then it's going to look nice. Grass really changes the curb appeal of the house. Yeah, I watched that interview last week. It's pretty bad. I don't even call it an interview. I call it a conversation with the fanboy. Like Cage was literally answering the questions, not Daryl. It's like, yeah, I don't know why people think it's crazy. Like they should just follow their own rules. Like he was literally answering the questions. Like, but it's hard to do an interview. Like, what is Cage gonna do? Like, what is he gonna do? Get himself kicked off from Apex? So I don't blame Cage. I'm just saying it's not a good interview. Like anyone that trades with Apex does an interview with them, it's not going to be fully pressed on, right? Because obviously you're not gonna piss him off. No, you can't do that. There's no way to do that. Not on QUANTOWER. He's KG. First question of the interview: how much do you make monthly in eval fees? That's a private question, so they don't have to answer that question. They're a private company. They have no obligation to share that information. That's private. If they're a public company, that's different. But if it's a private company, then they choose to. They don't have to. They choose to. So, they wouldn't have to answer that question, is what I'm saying. It would be nice to know, but they're not going to answer that question. But what will make it a good answer? All right, what would you like to hear? If you were listening to an interview and I asked that question and they gave a number, what would you want it to be? Would you want it to be extreme, like a lot of money compared to their payouts? Or would you want it to be low? What would be the good answer? Come on, keep selling off. Come on, longs, give up for a little bit. Everyone, press the sell button. Everyone go on their sim accounts and just sell. It will work, I promise. Or maybe we should buy. If we just all buy, it's definitely gonna dump. It's always a way to trick the market. Yeah, visual trader, that's the manual way of doing it. He just wants to see if there's like an automated way to do it. Like when you put your stop loss in, you know, you could change that, but the way it changes it here is not, it doesn't increase. So let's say I want to risk 10 ticks, which is $100, right? So if I want to risk $500, actually, let's change that too. Let's see how this changes. So let's say I want to risk $100 per contract. So if I change this to 400, it's going to change the contract size. It's not going to change the tick size. You know, same thing here. So, but if you do the math, it's quite easy. Yeah, I think they make a lot of money in evals, but I don't know if they make a lot of money in evals. I think they make a lot more money in activations. Activations is where they make the most money. I would say evals. This is how I would break it down. I would say evals pays for operation of Apex. Okay, so you have affiliates get 10% or 15%. You're gonna have employees, right? You gotta pay them. You're gonna have servers, all this. So maybe evals cover those costs. Then the activation fees cover the payouts. If I had to guess, that would be the breakdown. I don't think they copy, but oh, I did not see that, Mr. Lime. I'm gonna check it out. We did talk about that over the weekend. If he's uncapped now with payouts. He was asking if he should go all in. But how did he make 14? Like what? I wonder what he trades, how he trades, because the market's pretty slow. Oh, Bullnox is 90% off. Yeah, Ocala is the GOAT. He's one of the best traders I know personally. Like when it comes to social media, he's one of the best traders I know because he He's made over $1 million in months. He didn't go on a 60-day winning streak and make that money. He's been making payouts every single day. Like, it's crazy, but like, oh, this guy from my Discord. He's got his own Discord too, but Okala, he's on Twitter as well. Ribs? You mean Rips? Yeah, he just started streaming as well. He trades on his phone too. It's crazy. Why is he crazy? Rips doesn't have that many payouts. Oh yeah, no, we're talking about I'm talking about sim trading traders. I'm not talking about actual traders. I'm talking about prop firm trading and the consistency and all that stuff. Can't compare live to sim. He's rich as hell. That's how he does it. He just puts on massive risk, and he's pretty good at it too. You know. He plays poker, which I've always read that poker players have really good mindset. Yeah, but if you start with 100K and you could risk 100K, then it's a lot of money. You don't need that much money in futures. And you got to be able to hold your wins. He holds through his wins. Like, he doesn't scalp. He holds on to his wins big time. Come on, stay red, candle, stay red. I'm going to take the next pullback. Yes. Tamslin, yep. They've always allowed it except Apex 2.0. So they only didn't allow it for a few months. But it's not just 5RR. It's also 30% drawdown. Why is Apex a no-no? I think day traders is a bigger no-no than Apex, if I had to argue. Which you mentioned, that's why I'm bringing them up. Nothing beats Take Profit Trader, though. Take Profit Trader is goated. Take Profit Trader is the #1 prop firm by far. Why can't you do a video? What makes them best? No rules and daily payouts. Take Profit Trader support needs to step up. Yes, but What do you need support with? Right? What do we need support with typically? The only time I needed support was when this was a while ago, when they really were going through like slow pains, is when my funded account that I blew didn't reset or didn't like disable, so I wasn't able to activate when I passed. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, there was something with TraderVate. Pirate bank accounts, they're better. There's Mr. Okala. We were just talking about you being the GOAT in prop firms. I heard you made a lot of money. So you took you took the approach of making a lot on your Apex accounts, I hear. I didn't even look at the Discord yet, but someone said you went for it. I said we talked about it this weekend, whether or not you should go for it. That was 14K of profit on one account. That consistency is going to be crazy, but might as well swing for the fences. Let's see if we could save these accounts from the drawdown here. If we pop, can we pop? Oh, 25 ticks is like a mile away. That's crazy. But then there's the draw. The stop loss here is not in a good spot. That's where we got the trap here. I'm struggling today, guys. This market's too slow. No continuation, so it's big time no for me. I need continuation, unfortunately, to be successful. Which we had on Friday and I wasn't around. I'm so pissed. Good stop loss is what's going to make you consistent. There's no good stop loss. It's what makes you consistent. I'm in North Jersey. Oh yeah, they do get rid of consistency. I forgot about that. See? You're correct. They do get rid of consistency. If I lose on this trade, guys, there'll be no more trades today unless we get a violent sell-off or something happens. I am not trading any more of this chop. Literally just rather walk away. I'm not going to walk away because then if I walk away, just going to make sure that this, I'll just get back in if it does. If I get stopped out, but this snaps back, I'll get back in because this could be a trap. But I don't want to get in here and then, you know, this end up selling off. So if it holds, I'm going to get back in. Didn't get stopped out yet. But these accounts are going to be cooked. Just not my day today. which is not what I needed after a big loss on Friday, but no, not really. It's just preference. I don't know. When things go well, you wish you copied more. When things don't go well, you wish you never copied at all and just traded one account at a time. So it's all relevant on how you're doing. See, before I won on 2 trades in a row, and I did not copy trade. And now I started copy trading, and I'm losing on 2 trades in a row. So see how I wish I didn't do that? You know, like you can't look at it that way. You just it's if it's gonna affect you how you're gonna trade because you have too many accounts on the copy trader, then yes, you definitely wanna pay attention to that. But the right formula, there is none. Because when things go well, you wish you copy traded all your accounts, and when things don't go well, like for me right now, I wish I didn't copy trade at all. But I didn't know things were not gonna go well. I knew the market wasn't like ideal. So on the previous 2 trades, I didn't copy trade. And I won both of them. So now I'm copy trading because I felt like, all right, I'm with the market today. I'm 3 for 3 on the trades. Let's copy trade. And now I'm 0 for 2 if I lose on this trade. And these accounts are pretty much smoked. Because again, I lost on Friday. So I need wins. I can't afford losses right now. And this is the most I could really lose, 3, 4 times. But I got accounts. I got plenty of evals I passed. I have a 150K account as well. So, but the trap is still playing out. But it's so slow in this market, guys. It's very slow. It's very hard to get a winner quickly when the market's like this. You almost want to just wait off or just place orders as the price is going down because it's going to bounce back up, until it doesn't. But yep, my take profit trader accounts are rhythmic. All right, this is going to be my 2 worst days of trading in over a month. So we'll take that. We'll take down a chin. We're not going to cry about it. But I am going to try to save these accounts. Oh, hold on. I did say if a trap works, I'm going to get back in. So I'm going to get back in. And I'm going to just hold these accounts, guys. It's either I'm going to make the losses back or I'm going to blow these accounts because I will activate new ones. I don't want to trade with $600 in drawdown tomorrow. Gonna be my first set of accounts lost in a very long time on Apex, over a month. So I'm proud of that. And I did get payouts with them as well, so. $25K account, don't like those anyway, so I don't mind losing that one. 150K is brand new. I never even got a payout with it. And then 150K is at $1,200 still. So technically I should stop trading it, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get a sell-off and then, then I'll be able to get a nice trade. But this market's horrible. I mean, I have no words for it. I have no words for this market. For me, it's horrible. Choppy. The best way to pass an eval is to trade it the same way you would trade your funded account. That's the best way. It's not even the chop. It's how slow it is. The chop is okay. I don't mind chop because if it's this pattern, right? If it's this pattern, but the range is like 300 points, I'm okay with that. But when it's, pullback of 48 points and it's really hard to, but maybe we'll get a sell-off. Come on, just sell off down to here and then I'll be able to get along and then ride it for like 20, 30 points and make back the loss. For now, we're just going to chill. That didn't work, so I'm not going to re-enter here now. It's teasing me, but I'm not going to. So disappointing. June goals are gonna be adjusted now. I don't think 50,000 is gonna be manageable anymore. Maybe 30,000. That's how quickly things change, guys. That's how quickly things change. Market just changes a little bit and boom. All your gains just vanish. That's why it's so hard to be disciplined with $200 days because, look, it's hard to risk $200 per trade. Oh, man. Fuck. I gotta take it. I'm gonna take it, guys. Of course, it's always these stops that are getting me. It's always these stops that get me, huh? Whatever. I'm not stopping out. These accounts are either gonna be gone or I am gonna win. Looks like they're gonna be gone. Why did I have to get stopped out there? Like, why? That's where DCAing is the best part. Can we go up? Let's get $1,000 of this trade. What a chop. Holy shit. Days like these, I should really not even be trading. I don't know why. I wish it wasn't raining. I said, oh, I'm so happy it's raining because I don't have to go work outside my house. But damn, I wish I was having to go work outside because today would be perfect day. Versus Friday was such a nice price action that I couldn't trade, and I was so upset. And today I'm upset that I can trade all day because it's hard to sit out when you're red on the day. Maybe we'll get, I mean, I just need 10 points. It's not even that much. You know, it just seems like a lot because this market is so damn slow. But, I mean, leaving trading for a month, I don't think that's the best thing to do. That's a month of learning you're going to miss. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just don't know if it's a good thing to leave. Like, I don't think that's going to solve the issue that you might have. And you think taking a month off is going to solve that problem? Or is trading small going to solve that problem? And not focusing on the profits, just doing rule-based trading. It's not going to reset your mindset. It might reset it for like a week. You know, it might reset it for a week, but you're always going to go back to your old habits if you don't work on them. If you just avoid them, you're always going to go back. Yep, get a combine and try to pass the combine like you would be trading your funded account, your XFA. You know, not YOLOing, not using crazy size. But you could take a month off from trading XFAs and just focus on combines and see if you could stick to rules. But you gotta like have rules. Like if you're just coming up with rules on your own randomly, then it's gonna be hard to stick. But if you write them down and you have reasons to have those rules, because a lot of times we make rules that don't make any sense, you know? So like, I'm not gonna trade this. It's like, where did you come up with that rule? Like, is it because of months of trading? You're trading in Asia, you must live somewhere outside of the US. Or maybe not. If it's fucking with your sleep, then maybe you do live in the US. You're in Germany. Oh. Yeah, so I understand why you would trade Asia because the market's open. Yeah, Asia right now is tough because of slow markets, but Asia was great not long ago, right? So did you make any money trading Asia when the market was decent? How did you get your XFAs? Did you trade in Asia? Stuff like that, you got to ask yourself. Like, I've made all my money on trading this setup that I'm in right now, right? So I'm not going to give up on it just because it didn't work. I just have to be mindful of when it's choppy, it's just not going to work as well. Click here and then turn off your notifications. Solid trader. Oh man, I wish I was enforcing trades, but it is what it is. Regardless of what happens, it's gonna be my last trade. I just can't watch this market anymore. I'm gonna end this stream, and then if the market is volatile, I'll come back and I'll trade it. But I am not gonna trade this chop. It's 12 o'clock. Might as well go do something useful. This is beyond awful for me. For scalping, maybe. Maybe not. But for me, it's awful. There we go. Perfect. I want to blow these accounts. Just activate new ones. I have a 150K account to activate. So I'll activate new ones tomorrow, and that will be good. Only one account hurts to lose, to be honest. This account right here. This is the only account that will hurt to lose. The rest, I don't really care about. Oh, wow. I'm losing my account. Damn, that sucks. This account too, because this account was at 28,000 eventually in the past. This is at payout levels. If I could save this account, it'd be good, actually. So these two, this one I don't care about. These two, if I could save, this one's at, doesn't have a lot of drawdown, but I only need, a few dollars to get to a payout. Can we just break out, please? I like to mix it up, Mert. We're uptrending, but we just can't seem to break. I got screwed here, of course, out of a trade. It's like the worst type. This is crazy. 7 ATR mid. Been like that since the open, actually. Today has been very slow since the open. It's not like it died down. It just never even picked up, which is strange on a Monday. Oh, well. Not much you could do about it. Just gotta learn from it, not to force trades when it's slow. I'm gonna be one of those streamers. It's gonna be like, no, today's not a good price action. The 15-minute opening trade was good, and the opening range trade was good. So 2 trades. But then after that, it's, I mean, even that right here, I took long here and it was fine. So I took, I took 3 winning trades today in the morning, and that was fine. So I'm not sure why I'm having such a bad day. But I think it's just continuation of Friday, trying to make back the losses too quick. Yeah, a bunch of people said European holiday today, so maybe that's what it is. Come on, break 850 already. Jesus. We've been in a 10-point range for so long. Man, I get stuffed again. Oh, jeez. Is it worth resetting take profit trader accounts? It's pretty expensive. So I don't know if it's worth it, because you could buy 4 or 5 evals for the same price. You could buy 4 evals for the same price. So I don't know. It's gonna suck. This account, I really made such progress on this account, and I'm gonna fucking blow it. Oh god. I had like $3,500 on the 25K account. That's gonna get blown. Got a payout, loss, and a loss. All right, 2 blown accounts. First time in a long time. About to be 3rd one. Finally, the market's gonna start moving. Well, I'll activate new ones. I have plenty of evals that reset, and how many evals do I have? We're just gonna be more careful, guys. Gonna be more careful to avoid chop. It's the lesson. This account was 30 days old. What a shame. What a damn shame. 30 days gone. Boom. One payout. Fucking unbelievable market. Evals. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 past evals, so it's not bad. I'll be able to replace. I tweaked it, yeah. I still do 7 points, but that's gonna be it for me, guys. That is going to be it for me. So let's do the P&L. Let's just do the P&L really quick for the month. What a horrible day. Holy shit. All right, so let me just focus on today's my worst trading day in the month, guys. Obviously, Friday was worse, but Friday was ORB, so it was a lot more accounts. But today was the worst trading day when it comes to intraday trading. I have not lost that often, that much in over a month, which I'm very proud of. And today is a very easy solution. Not trade chop. There's no clear direction. Don't trade it. So it's not terrible. I don't dwell on stuff like this. The worst part is showing it on stream, but personally, I don't give a one bit about it. Where is my payouts for the month? I just had it somewhere. Yeah, I blew 3 accounts. Yeah, mostly green, but it still sucks. I mean, I'm not about blowing accounts. I want to make money every single day. I want to make, $50, $60, $70,000 in a month. It's not how you get there with trading like this. So gotta keep that in mind. I don't know if I should include today's payouts from Take Profit. It's hard to do the math. I'm going to request. I'm going to request 370 times 2. 370 times 0.8 is 296 times 2. So 590 I'll request from April, you know. So 295. So that'll be all right. So this is where we are at. Oh, fucking stops. Look at the stops, guys. This is why on Chop you buy the dips. You don't buy breakouts. That's the difference. Look, if I would have bought what I sold, easy wins. Easy wins. But that's the tricky part. The day where you start buying the dips is the day there's not going to be a bounce. It's going to be just a straight sell-off, and you're going to be like, wow, why did I buy there? Why didn't I just wait for a signal? You know, that's the battle we have. If you like to trade chop, it's great. But when the market becomes trendy and you're just going to start placing orders, you know, at support, and that support breaks, just not going to work. So you have to find the middle ground. All right, 16,600 in payouts this month already. It's not bad. So let's just add it all up. So we got 95. So May is, I'm going to make a spreadsheet. Okay, I'm up 112, 562. And then all time was 486 roughly. I am pressing shift like an idiot. No. Sorry, guys. I am not the best at this. $502,613 in 26 months. Not bad. All right, now we got to make that into the stream. So now we put that into the stream. So Dune. Total on the year is 112, 562. Okay, it should change on the stream. All right. Happy with that. Oh, what a disaster of a day, guys. What a disaster of a day. Oh, God. I really need to focus tomorrow. Really need to get a good trading day tomorrow. Just for the confidence. And, man, this is just unexcusable. Because I lost on accounts that I did not lose on Friday. You know, so if I lost the accounts I lost on Friday, that's half the battle. I lost accounts I did not trade on Friday. Maybe this one I did. But these I didn't. I lost $2,600 here. Maybe I did trade this on, I don't know how much I had total. But this is a payout that I just lost. Literally a payout I just lost. Like, how dumb. Oh, drives me nuts. But you don't know that, right? You don't know that. You don't know that you're going to lose on 3 trades in a row. To lose on 3 trades in a row, I don't think I've done that in at least 20 days. Man, I am killing myself with these payouts, guys. I lost around $800 of payout on Friday just because I forgot. Well, I did plan on taking the account off the copy trader and I didn't. Basically, I knew I had 2 accounts at 25K that if I just flip, I'm going to get like $1,490 out of it. Out of $1,500 maximum, right? So like I'm off by $10. I'm not going to risk that. Let me take them off copy trader. Well, I took them off. Well, somehow only took one off. So I lost $700 on the other one. So I still requested the payout. I still got approved. But instead of requesting $1,500, I requested $800. So that's $700. Like, doesn't seem like a lot, but like $700, someone's got to work a week for that. $700 pays for all my, I don't know, 4 or 5 accounts. Out of stupidity, you just take $700 and you rip it up and you throw it in the garbage. Because I couldn't have made any more. Yes, if I was able to, because I also lost a $900 payout on Friday on top of that. But the $900 payout, I was like, all right, if I win today on the opening range trade with 4 contracts, I'll be able to request $1,300. So then it was like a risk reward. I'll risk the $900 payout currently to be able to get like $1,300 out of it. And I lost. Okay, not a problem. Account's still saved. I could still get it. Just not right now. On the 25K account, I couldn't take out any more money. I could have just added to the balance. And I lost. So that's just stupid. Just bad day, Friday. Lucid, 1 day away from payout. Lost on those accounts. Just miserable. But the month is starting off pretty well, so I'm not going to complain about that. This chop is really difficult to trade, so we can't dwell too much on it. We just got to avoid it. Somehow, if you're a trader like me where it needs, continuation, we got to find a way to avoid these days. It's very hard to sit here and not trade because after Friday was ideal. I mean, I had such a FOMO Friday, guys. I was like, this is why I need to quit DJing. I was like, if I quit DJing, like I'm making so much more money today because I'm trading, right? I'm trading all day Friday because the price action was, well, there was chop here. But once we started to move, it was beautiful. This was not the best. But here, I mean, which could still happen today because we're still, early in the day. But I kind of That's the thing. If you're not watching the market the whole time, it also seems different. Because Friday I was in and out. Like I did my opening range trade, I lost, and then I was in and out. And then someone told me, I don't know if you guys caught it. Friday, Elite Trader Funding had a promo. Make $3,000 on any evaluation and you pass. It just had to be before 1 p.m. Eastern time. And my Discord was going crazy about that. So I started, I was getting ready for work. I was ready to leave, get lunch and stuff. And then I started doing it. So I passed 3 Elite Trader Funding 150K accounts. 150K account, all you needed was $3,000 to pass. So you just hedge them and you win, So even though I had to buy 7 accounts, because the first hedge I lost somehow, both accounts. It's pretty bad. But yeah, so I'm going to have 3 Elite Trader Funding accounts tomorrow. I could activate them right now, but that was the best promo I've seen in a long time. Damn it, the $100 Apex activation fee is gone. What am I going to do rest of the day? I'm going to go to the gym. I get lunch, go to the gym. It's raining out, so I'm not going to do anything outside. And then I'll just enjoy. Because I feel like getting a payout with the 300K account is tough. Wow, today is horrible. I feel so terrible about my trading, guys. Haven't felt like this in a long time. I might do something today with Take Profit. I mean, not Take Profit, with Trade Day. I might do a Zoom call with them and go over their plans and the Apex activation fee is back to $140. It was just $100 last week, and I need to activate 4 accounts. I have 19. I blew 3, so I need to activate 4 accounts today. Oh my god! I was hoping I was done with that for a while, but nope. When you don't grow your cushion on the accounts, guys, unfortunately, it's gonna happen, right? No matter how many days consistently you're gonna be green, if you don't grow a cushion on the accounts and you keep taking withdrawals, you're gonna just blow the accounts eventually, right? You're gonna go on a bad streak and you're gonna blow them. But even if you have a big cushion, you could still blow them. So who knows if I would be able to recover these accounts if I traded them tomorrow. I lost $2,500 on this account somehow. Somehow $2,500 today on 3 small trading losses. No idea how. Did not seem like I was risking that much, and I lost $2,500. Full amount, full account that was at payout and everything gone. Yeah, I'm going to tell Trade Day like it is. I'm going to tell them, listen, 7 days is too long for an eval if you want to get any business away from take profit. Otherwise, everyone's going to maximize take profit and then go to trade day, right? Which is like my position. Like I'm going to do trade day if I'm maxed at take profit. I'm not going to do trade day if I'm not maxed at take profit. Take profit is better than trade day. So 5-day evals. What else can we change? Better promos. I think they need better promos. Is it 3K or 9K to pass? Friday was 3K. Friday they had a promo to do any evaluations. Didn't matter what evaluation you did. It was $3,000 to pass. You could do 300K eval at $3,000 to pass. Literally, it was the best promo I've seen in a very long time. You can only do 3 accounts though. You couldn't pass more than 3. Why wouldn't you go take profit trader to top step? Huh? What? Diego, no issues so far. I've been very happy with it. Trade Syncer's been working well. Yeah, that was a promo. I would have missed it too, but my Discord kind of put it on the map for me. I didn't have time to tell anyone. Like, I told my friends, take profit. I mean, Elite Trader Funding has a crazy promo, but I can't explain it because I got to go to work. No, because I was comparing. You can't compare take profit to top step. They're not even the same. Like there's nothing that is the same about take profit and top step versus take profit and trade. They are basically identical prop firms. Daily payouts. Can't trade the news, but it's daily payouts. Top step is 5-day to payout. And then they take 50%, you know, or you can only request 50%. You got to make a lot of money on top step to make a lot of money. You can't just make $200 a day and request a payout because you're going to get nothing out of it. So top step is good, but you got to trade bigger and you got to trade longer. But I will do top step. It's just that scaling plan on top step sucks. Like if I could do 5 contracts on top step or 4 contracts, I would so do it. But 2 contracts is like, oh, such a painful growth. You have a safety net on top step. Unless you plan on killing the account. You could make $1,000 on top step and request 500, and you're gonna have $500 left in drawdown, and you paid $200 for the account. So it's double the price of a, take profit account, and you kill your drawdown as soon as you take a request, which is kind of saying the same thing as you need a safety net. There's a safety net, but it's hidden. Tyler, yes, email them. If you're on TraderVate, there is an issue with that. My funded futures is good too. The starter accounts are good. Or the starter plus. I haven't had any luck with them lately. I tried one account and I blew it, so I'm not gonna. You gotta just focus on evals, right? Like you gotta dedicate either a few days for evals or just copy trade. I don't know. It's just I have so many accounts right now. It's just hard to keep up with everything and try to. Yeah, my goal is to have 50 accounts, but how do I dedicate time for evals? I don't know. The live trailing drawdown stops after you reach it. So it's really not that hard. I'm just saying, I don't know where Top Step even came from, because I was comparing Take Profit Trader to Trade Day. And then you mentioned Top Step. I don't know why or how it became a conversation piece. Because to me, they're completely different. It's like comparing Apex to Take Profit, completely different prop firms. Versus Trade Day and Take Profit are very similar. It's not that they're not in the convo, it's just a different concept. I'm not comparing best prop firms. I'm comparing similarities in prop firms. That's a big difference. Oh, okay, Mert. No, I was not. But if I had to rank it for my own ranking, it would be Take Profit Trader, Apex, Bullnox, Tradeify, and then My Fund the Futures, Top Step, Phidias, and then Trade Day will be 5th. DSKS is asking, day traders say DCA is allowed on their accounts. I don't know of a single prop firm that DCA is not allowed on. Exactly, Dave. That's for a lot of people. People that don't get the email are going to continue using Apex, and people that get the email are going to hate Apex. And that's why I'm saying, like, if you are not trading with 20 accounts, don't worry about that. You have plenty of opportunity out there with other prop firms. Max out your Take Profit Trader, max out your Tradeify, max out your My Funded Futures. Then you could start branching off to Bullnox. You could branch off into Elite Trader Funding. You could do Phidias. You could do Funded Next. Funded. What's the other one? Funded Next, and then there's another one. Funded Futures Network. There's so many choices. You can't run out of prop firms if you want to have a lot of accounts. Which prop firms have end of day drawdown in the evals and sim? My Funded Futures, Tradeify, Top Step. Bullnox has the option for that as well. It's the option 2 accounts. This market's pissing me off right now, guys. Pissing me the hell off. Who else has it? End of day. Oh, the difference between Take Profit Trader and Trade Day is that in Trade Day you could have end of day drawdown on daily payout accounts, which is great. I don't really notice the difference because I scalp, right? But if I wasn't scalping, maybe I would notice it. But like on my Take Profit accounts are static drawdown now because I'm over the trailing threshold. So for me, it does not really matter that much. But if I was using bigger size and not scalping, then yeah, it would matter. And I can't believe I got bottom ticked, stopped twice, and I re-entered, and I get freaking, wow. Now it's going to hit the target. Unbelievable. Does Trader have Rhythmic? No, they have Project X and Tradeovate. That's why I trade my trade day on NinjaTrader. But unfortunately, I took a loss on Friday, so I'm going to try to save the account. It's going to be a tough week for me, I think. I have a feeling it's going to be a very tough week. But that only happens in the beginning, trim trader. That only happens in the very beginning of the account. Then once you are consistent, that's gone. Once you're at payout, that's gone. So I don't really, like, when people think, like, I have a friend that thought the trailing drawdown continued always. Like on eval, he thought that it always continued. If you were up $5,000 on a 50K account, that you still only had $2,000 worth of drawdown on take profit or on Apex 2500. But trim trader, do you have good payout success with other prop firms that have end of day, or are you just getting by? Because that could kind of tell you whether it's an issue with the way you're executing your exits, or if it's really okay. But what's causing it for you to be up $2,000 in the drawdown and then have only $2,000 worth of drawdown left? Because that means you lost $2,500 worth of drawdown, which would be the same if it was end of day drawdown. Except obviously it would happen the next day. Yep. Take profit trader is intraday drawdown. So you scalp till you get over the safety net. Once you get to payouts, it's static. Once you get over to payouts, it's static. All right, once you get over, so look at this. This account has $1,300. I was already at $2,000 in this. I already got payouts from this account. So it's whatever, but yeah, I have $1,300 worth of drawdown in this account. This account, it's $1,800, right? $2,000, $1,870. This does not change, right? This is static now. So when you think trailing drawdown really affects you, there's something internally in your trading that you could change that will stop you from worrying about trailing drawdown. Usually, trailing drawdown is affected by big targets trying to go for a home run trade. In those instances, yeah, it gets annoying because let's say your target's 40 points and you get 30 points and you get stopped out break even. Yeah, it sucks. Yep, Corey, I'll see you tomorrow. I will be done here momentarily. I'm going to go get some lunch. I'm over today. I am so over this chop and just losing at the worst possible lows, you know? Like how do I get stopped out there? Jesus. I mean, I risked the whole account. It's not like I put my stop there. I risked the whole account, whatever was left in the drawdown on this trade, and if I did 2 contracts here, I'm still in. That's the crazy part. You see how it's mentally draining? Like if I did I did 2 contracts here, 2 contracts here. If I just did 2 contracts here, I'm still in. I'm winning on this trade now. It's crazy. It's crazy how it works. Oh man, painful. Oh well, I'm not gonna dwell on it too much. I'm just gonna flip some accounts here, whatever is not traded, and call it a day. risk. I'm just flipping these, but I'm just gonna let a micro run. Sheesh. Can't even get a tick in my favor. And then bull knocks. All right, I think that's it for flips. Yeah, I love the 25 case for sure on 20. And I can't believe this is going to go up now. I just simply cannot believe where I got stopped out. Yep, same here. Same here. All right, guys, so I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go get some food. Probably make some food, actually. And then I'm going to head to the gym. I need to get back into the gym because I feel like crap. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's going to be more violent, more ATR. And we'll do better than this. I'm going to reactivate 4 of the Apex accounts. 3 I lost. I had 19. So I'm going to activate 4 total. So I'll be back at 20 accounts tomorrow. It's not something I want to do. I mean, I had accounts for 30 days that I just lost, so it's like a lot of work just went to waste, but whatever. That's how it goes. Can't dwell on it too much, we could complain, we could vent out, but at the end of the day, we got to move on and not let it affect anything else in life. This is part of the game. That's how you got to look at it. It's part of the game. It's like giving up goals in sports or points. You're playing basketball. Like, your goal is to score more points than the opposite team, but you can't not let up on your points. It's just not possible, right? So it's the same thing in trading. It's not possible to never lose accounts, but as long as you're paying yourself a lot more than what you're spending on the accounts, that's all that matters. You can't stop the opposition from winning once in a while as well. Why is my Discord popping off like crazy? You need to get a license for QUANTOWER to be able to log into multiple prop firms. And you want to just go to the website on QUANTOWER and you want to buy advanced features, not full license. You do not need full license. Advanced features will allow you to log into multiple prop firms at the same time, and then you can copy trade for free. But there's a 7-day trial. There's a 7-day trial on QUANTOWER as well. The license is $30. My code gives you 10% off. So it's $30 for a month, or like 140 or something like that for 6 months. So the more months you buy, the cheaper it is. So it's like one eval a month. It's really not that bad. It's worth it, if you ask me. Oh man, I am so bummed. I think it's the weather. I mean, it's horrible, raining, cold. Wow, what a breakout. Are you kidding me, guys? You gotta be kidding me. My micro flips are going. Maybe I could count them as minimum trading days, guys. Wow, I could count these as minimum trading days because it's gonna be $50. Let's go. It's supposed to be a flip, but now it's gonna be an actual trading day. Come on, get over 855 and I'll close it. Or 885, I should say. Whoa. Oh, this is a different chart, I was going to say. I thought it just broke out. But there we go. We got it. But instead of closing it, I'm now trying to find... Come on, give me my $50. I had it, but I was trying to find the accounts instead of just manually closing them out. Yep, it's only rhythmic on QUANTOWER. All right, I made $53 on 2 accounts, guys. Instead of just flipping, I made $53 on 2 micros. Well, 1 micro each. I can't believe, I honestly can't believe this is how my day went. I got stopped out right there. That makes it a lot worse. Really makes it a lot worse. But we're going to continue trucking along, and hopefully tomorrow is another win. Gotta just ignore the drawdown. The drawdown is what's getting into me. The balances of the accounts are good. It's the drawdown that's really getting in my mind, you know? Like $1,000 drawdown here. These are 25K accounts. I just got paid on them today, so we shouldn't look at those. But, you know, this was a 50K account. I only got $1,100 worth of drawdown. It's not good. Because of course today I lost the accounts. I did not even trade on Friday. Just so bad. It's like double smack. But it is what it is. I am talking about it to make myself feel better. Because once I finish talking about it, I don't give a crap. I move on and continue trucking along. It's just I'm not used to losing right now, so it's more difficult. I talked to my friend about that yesterday. It's much more difficult to lose when you're always winning. When you are trading and you have a choppy win rate, you're used to it. It's part of your routine to lose, win, lose, win. And at the end of the day, you're ahead. But when you always win and then you go on a losing streak, it's much more difficult to accept it or get used to it, you know? Not even accept it as far as like, oh, I'm not going to revenge trade. That I'm okay with. But the accepting it as in like, all right, it's okay. It could happen. Just move on the next day and do better. That's the hard part. Like tomorrow, I don't want to revenge trade tomorrow. I want to just be clear-minded. I did take my trades today. I didn't revenge trade. I did take one revenge trade that was kind of avoidable, but at the same time, it was also a trap setup. So I don't know. Really need to just, you know, get my sniper entries tomorrow and made $800 on one account today, so that's pretty good. So we could make that back. I just really need to grow my Apex accounts. I feel like it's very hard, but I really need to grow them. Like well over like $4,000 or $5,000 in profit. It's hard. I don't make enough on a daily basis. But anyway, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the likes on the stream. And let's hope to have a good week. It's my sister's birthday today too, actually, maybe. She said not to stop by today. She's just gonna do a little get together on Father's Day. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter. If you don't, we'll post the P&L and stuff on there. The engagement on Twitter has been pretty good. Later, guys.